Hello, Kulas, and welcome back to Viva Barca. Welcome to the home of everything Barcelona, where we are going to be discussing on some interesting updates. We start with Ousmane Dembele and also Alejandro Balde, as it has been reported that Barca are to open renewal talks with the key forward and the key left back before the end of this season. We are going to be discussing on that as we progress. Then secondly, talking about this report claiming that Barcelona are being forced to seek approval for the activation of the financial levers again. We are also going to be looking on that. So guys, as we get right into the stories, please do ensure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Give the video a like and please watch it right up to the very end. As per a report by Spanish outlet Mundo Deportivo, Barcelona plan to open talks with Ousmane Dembele and Alejandro Balde over the next few months in order to extend their contracts with the club. Dembele inked a new deal with Barca only as recently as July, 10 days after his previous deal had expired. The Frenchman signed only a 2-year short-term agreement until 2024, so that the door is left open for him to negotiate a higher salary when the club's financial situation improves. Dembele has, absolutely thrived ever since Xavi Hernandez took over the reins of the club. His performances in 2022 have been top-notch, to say the very least. And given now he has improved his fitness levels as well, it will only make sense for Barca to ensure that he is tied down to a longer contract. As for Balde, the 18-year-old is enjoying a spectacular breakthrough season in 2022-23 and is leading the assist chart in La Liga with 3 in the early parts of the campaign, having usurped Jordi Alba as the first choice left back in Xavi's side. The La Masia ace has been a big impact. Like Dembele, the left back's contract also runs until 2024, and even though there is no hurry to immediately extend the deal, Barcelona want to start negotiations before the end of 2023 and ensure that they secure his long-term future at the club, having done so with other young stars like Pedri, Gavi, and Ansu Fati. Apart from Dembele and Balde, Barcelona also plan to hold talks with new deal for Iñaki Peña as well, with the young goalkeeper's deal running out next summer. However, they are not yet considered handing out extensions for Sergio Roberto and Memphis Depay, who will also be left out of contract until 2023. Ousmane Dembele have been so good this season, just like the second half of last season under Xavi's management. And it does not even come as a surprise that Barcelona are contemplating opening talks before end of the season to talk about another contract renewal for the key forward. I think if Dembele continues the way he has been performing without injuries and playing so well, I think Barca will not even hesitate to extend his contract further. We quite remember his contract did expire in the summer, 10 days after he renewed, and he signed another new contract that keep him at Barca till 2024, and it was on reduced terms. So Barcelona are open to extending Dembele's contract end of season, if things continue the way they are. Also, Alejandro Balde, the left back who have surprised everybody, is doing something great for the club. He's playing so well, and Barcelona also like the player a lot, and they are also contemplating of extending his contract before the season comes to an end. I think he deserves to be extended. He's still very young. He's only 18 years old, and there's still a lot of years for him to play top professional football. So let's see how Barcelona decide to go about this. But I think Alejandro Balde's renewal will be so welcome by all Barca fans because he has been one of the best players in our team this season. And of course, displacing Jordi Alba from the left back spot, that says a lot. Xavi has been using him as his main man at the left back. And given the way he has been playing this season, it is just but normal that Barcelona start thinking about his future, his long-term future, tying down his future at the club before other clubs start showing interest. Because we've been talking about clubs like Chelsea, clubs like United showing interest in Alejandro Balde lately, and many other clubs are seeing the great potential that this young man have, and it is but natural that you start seeing other clubs showing interest in him. So Barcelona will be thinking now to act very fast to secure his time at Barcelona for a very long time. So it's been a great season so far for Balde as well as Ousmane Dembele. And let's just hope that all these players continue to perform at the great level that they are doing currently, because it's going to help the team big time. It's going to help the whole squad to achieve what we want to achieve, to fight for titles, to fight to win trophies. Things, after for a very long time we have not been up in our game, we have not been performing so well. And if these players continue to put their very best with the high competition that we currently have in our squad, then it is definitely going to be a successful season for us. Then on to the next story of discussion. Activating the financial levers back during the summer transfer markets gave Barcelona financial muscle, helping them not only in acquisitions but also in the registration of new players. The formality was done through a rigorous procedure that was carried out via the seal of approval of La Liga. However, as it turns out, journalist Ferran Torres has now claimed that Barcelona has been asked to ratify the activation of the levers once again by the league. Writing for Spanish publication Sport, Correa says that Barca are currently being forced to submit the judgment of the activation of the financial levers once again at the next meeting of partners. It must be remembered that the course of action was primarily carried out after receiving permission from the Assembly for the sale of 25% of television rights and up to 49.9% of Barca Studios to move ahead with with the signings that we did in the summer transfer window and also registrations. Over the past few months, Barcelona have sold those assets to bring their finances back on track, but they have now been told that they need to receive a new approval at the next assembly meeting, during which they will also be approving the budget for the 2022-23 season. The report does not mention any particular reason due to which Barcelona are being forced to seek the approval of the economic levers again, apart from stating that La Liga has demanded it. Amidst all of this, one name that has popped out is that of Javier Tebas, the president of La Liga, who has already put Barcelona in an extreme model. Earlier this month, the La Liga president had said that Barcelona will have to reduce the salary limit to 400 million euros without levers. What's even more troubling is the fact that the statement was made even after Barca managed to go from the negative limit of 144 million euros to a positive of 653 million euros in terms of spending caps. So guys, with that we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do ensure to subscribe so you always stay up to date with the latest on FC Barcelona here on Viva Barca. Until next time, bye bye.